Hi guys, it's Glenn. So before we dive into today, I just want to say a huge thank you on behalf of Charlie Jean and obviously from myself. The podcast Beyond Bathroom Blues, if you know this already, some of you from posts that we've done, if you're in our Facebook group, has had well over 1,000 downloads. So that tells us that we're putting out the right content that you are interested in and that's helping you. And from the emails and messages that we've been receiving, which is obviously awesome, because we're here to serve you at the highest to help you achieve IBS mastery. That's the bottom line. Otherwise, they'd be pointless doing these videos and these podcasts and posts and having all these communities that we're growing if it wasn't to serve you. That said, thanks for all your comments and your emails. Most of them, I think all of them, to be fair, reflecting back, have been answered and replied, or the questions that you've asked have been put into a podcast or a YouTube video. So I've just reflected back on 2025 as we're closing up this year nearly before we move into 2026. And I'm pretty sure we've answered everything. If I haven't, and if you have emailed in and you've messaged me and I've overlooked it for whatever reason, I apologise, and because I don't think I have. I've gone through it a few times. Find me another email or message me, DM me through in our Facebook group, IBS in Men, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And it won't be a bot. I don't do bots in getting back to people. I don't outsource it to ChatGPT. Me or Charlie Jean will take the time to get back to you and answer those queries. To that end then, you need to, my only ask today is to help as we close up 2025 and move imminently to 2026, is to help us help you. And, if you're sick and tired of your IBS, maybe you've got some queries, a challenge, questions and it might be that you've been to see a dietitian or a nutritionist or a doctor and you finish with that appointment and sod's law, it always happens. You get back home and you think, damn, I wish I'd have asked such and such. I wish I had a question, or maybe you committed to memory and you forgot. It happens to all of us. So, and it's very difficult then you've got to pay to speak to somebody to ask them that question again and get it answered on a call. Like with us, if you booked a call with us directly one-on-one, it's going to be hundreds of dollars. And you don't want that. Or you've got to wait months and months and months to book an appointment, especially in the UK with the NHS. It takes months and months to get that appointment for you to go and speak to somebody. And by then you've forgot again. So with that in mind, as always, you can email us in at hello@mensibsmastery.com. Send me a message, Glenn or CJ. Bang. It can be short and sweet. You don't even need to mention your name. We don't mention names in the podcast unless you want us to. You need to tell us in that email that you want us to mention you. So when you're listening out for it, you know it's you. Because obviously with it being IBS, it's medical in confidence. So anything you speak to us about in email will be in the strictest of confidence. Once we've written that down, we delete the email. So it's all kept above board. And it will be confidentially mentioned. We'll either make up a name, a fictional name, or we'll just say somebody's messaged in and you'll get that answered. Okay, so that'll be done in either podcast or YouTube video form, both. So keep watching out. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because as I said, 2026, we've got a lot coming. We've been doing loads and loads. If you're part of our email list subscribers, I've emailed you all these last few days because it's been a while. Because as I said, most of you know we've been writing and trying to finish the book, Men's IBS Secrets, to get that out as quickly as possible. It's now going to be early next year when that's released. Unfortunately, there has been a bit of a delay because things have happened. And yeah, so if you've got anything help us help you into Q1 2026, email in, direct message. There's links in these YouTube videos so you can connect with me if you like, and you can always get a message to me and I will reply to that, and I will spend, it's a goal of mine, it's like a goal, it's going to be super busy, but I don't care, before the end of this year and certainly into early January 2026, to make a note of everything, reply to everybody and get that done, so as we move into Q1 2026 we can start creating content for you, answering the questions that you need answering. Okay, so can't get further than that. Take care, all the best, have a great weekend, have a great week ahead, and looking forward to the holiday season. Take care.